에라곤 eldest 합본 크리스토퍼 파올리니 3권은 불싱걸이 있습니다. 용 판타지. 처음에 이 에라곤 디스커버리 첫 번째 챕터, 그 다음에 첫 번째 챕터에서 이 계곡으로 가가지고 이 챕터가 되게 길어요. 그 다음에 드래곤 테일즈 3챕터 지나서 이 돌을 발견해서 집에 가져오게 됩니다. 한번 읽어볼게요. Fate's Gift. The evening after their return from Carver Hall, Eragon decided to test the stone as Malak had. Alone in his room, he set it on his bed and laid 3 tools next to it. He started with a woolen mallet and lightly tapped the stone. It produced a subtle ringing. Satisfied, he picked up the next tool, a heavy leather hammer. A mournful peal reverberated when it struck. Lastly, he pounded a small chisel against it. The matter did not chip or scratch the stone, but it produced the clearest sound yet. As the final note died away, he thought he heard a faint squeak. 혹시 발음 체크를 안 해본 단어들이 있어서 혹시 다 틀리게 읽었으면 나중에 계속 교정하도록 하겠습니다. Malak said the stone was hollow. Deadly hollow? Hollow. There could be something of value inside. I don't know how to open it, though. There must have been a good reason for someone to shape it, but whoever sent the stone into the spine hasn't taken the trouble to retrieve it or doesn't know where it is. But I don't believe that a magician with enough power to transport the stone wouldn't be able to find it again. So was I meant to have it? He could not answer the question. Resigned to an unsolvable mystery, he picked up the tools and returned the stone to its shelf. That night, he was abruptly roused from sleep. He listened carefully. All was quiet, uneasy. He slid his hand under the mattress and grasped his knife. He waited a few minutes, then slowly sank back to sleep. A squeak pierced the silence, tearing him back to wakefulness. He rolled out of bed and yanked the knife from its sheath. Fumbling with a tinderbox, he lit a candle. The door to his room was closed. Though the squeak was too loud for a mouse or rat, he still checked under the bed. Nothing. He sat on the edge of the mattress and rubbed sleep from his eyes. Another squeak filled the air and he started violently. Where was the noise coming from? Nothing could be in the floor or walls. They were solid wood. The same went for his bed, and he would have noticed if anything had crawled into his straw mattress during the night. His eyes settled on the stone. He took it off the shelf and absently cradled it as he studied the room. A squeak rang in his ears and reverberated through his fingers. It came from the stone. The stone had given him nothing but frustration and anger. 스트레스 받았네요. And now it would not even let him sleep. It ignored his furious glare sat solidly, occasionally peeping. Then it gave one very loud squeak and fell silent. Aragon wearily put it away and got back under the sheets. Whatever secret the stone held, it would have to wait until morning. The moon was shining through his window when he woke again. The stone was rocking rapidly on the shelf, knocking against the wall. It was bathed in cool moonlight that bleached its surface. Aragon jumped out of bed, knife in hand. The motion stopped, but it remained tense. Then the stone started squeaking and rocking faster than ever. With an oath, he began dressing. He did not care how valuable the stone might be. He was going to take it far away and bury it. The rocking stopped. The stone became quiet. It quivered, then rolled forward and dropped onto the floor with a loud thump. He inched toward the door in alarm as the stone wobbled toward him. Suddenly, a crack appeared on the stone. Then another and another. Transfixed, Aragon leaned forward, still holding the knife. At the top of the stone, where all the cracks met, a small piece wobbled, as if it were balanced on something that rose and toppled to the floor. After another series of squeaks, a small dark head, poked out of the hole, followed by a weirdly angled body. Aragon gripped the knife tighter, and held very still. Soon the creature was all the way out of the stone. It stayed in place for a moment, then skittered into the moonlight. Aragon recoiled in shock. Standing in front of him, licking off the membrane that encased it, was a dragon. 참 글을 잘 쓰셨네요. 어려서. 크리스토퍼.